Qatar Airways has announced expansion plans which will boost operations in Sohar in Oman and Prague in the Czech Republic. Earlier on, there were reports that the airline was shifting its hub to Sohar in Oman to avoid the embargo being implemented by Arab states accusing Qatar of aiding terrorism. Officials of the airline have, however, denied the reports and insist the Oman move is within its expansion plans. Now, a statement from the airline says they are expediting the launch of the two new destinations by the end of August. Joining Qatar Airways global network, which spans 6 continents, are Sohar in Sultanate of Oman, which of course will launch on 8th August, and Prague, Czech Republic, on 21st August. Both destinations will be operated by Qatar Airways Airbus A320 aircraft. The airline, of course, plans a total of 25 new destinations throughout 2017 and 2018. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait and Bahrain have closed their airspace to Qatar flights. Now, joining us in Cairo is Yasser Hakim with some more on this. Yasser, welcome to the show. Now, Qatar Airlines says it is expanding to Sohar in Oman. We certainly know they're boosting their business in the country. What exactly is the airline doing?
Well, what it's doing is that it's sort of putting forward plans that it has already had placed before. Now, the Prague and the Sohar launch or new destinations were in plan before, but they were expected later, in a later date, and they had to sort of advance this date or axe it forward when the embargo started by the 4 Arab states. It is trying to expand to new destinations. It lost around 18 destinations in the Middle East due to the severing of ties with the 4 Arab countries and other countries that have also followed suit. And of course, most of its routes used to go through these countries. So it's not just the destination itself, like Saudi Arabia and the Emirates were the 2 of the highest destinations for Qatar Airways, but also any route through these 2 countries and Bahrain and Egypt have also been severed, making it has to take longer routes, which obviously means a higher cost, higher price tickets, and obviously less demand on these tickets. And that's why the plans to open new destinations in areas where there has not been any severing of ties, like Oman, which is also a neighbor in the Gulf, it had to push this forward to try to find new avenues to open up new destinations to sort of make up for the loss of the major destinations it had with the Arab countries that are in the Gulf areas, such as United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, and of course Egypt in north part of Africa.
Well, yeah, so tell us a little bit more about how this is a strategic move for the airline going forward.
Now, for some and some speculators and experts here, they say that the Qatar Airways is changing its policies. It's giving more impetus to a small airport like Sohar in Oman that might have been supposed to be added as a new destination, but there will be more sort of concentration on it, moving to 15 destinations in other countries via Doha Airport from Sohar, so making it more of an important destination rather than one of many. But of course, Qatar Airways itself says it's business as usual. It has not changed its strategy, it's just continuing as it is, and those are plans that have been taken before and that it has not been affected. Although the experts in the field are saying there has to be a shift in policies by the Qatar Airways to be able to make up for losses that are expected from the severing of ties with the Arab countries and the loss of major destinations. So a strategy has to be put in place. Whether this is the one or not, as Qatar Airways has denied, this will show up maybe in a few months. We can see the results of this, especially that these new destinations will begin by 8th of August in Sohar and the second part of August in Prague. So when this begins also, we will see more of what experts are saying, whether it will be a major destination for Qatar Airways to help make up for the losses from the embargo, or whether it will be business as usual, as Qatar Airways is saying.
Quite right. Well, many thanks, Yasser, for that update. Of course, Yasser Hakim joining us there in Cairo.